Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today, episode 2 of the career mode here in NASCAR Thunder 2003. We didn't do great at Daytona by any means, obviously. We finished 34th, which was expected to not do well at the beginning of the season, obviously. I'm not expecting to do well at all. Dale Jr. ended up winning. I think Gordon finished second or was up there regardless. As you can see, our bank is now at 190K. We were at 440 after Daytona because we got a ton of money for that. So I ended up doing the research for engine power. It's going to take 9 races for $250,000, but I wanted to be able to save some money to be able to make more cars or repair cars and stuff, because I realized I was looking through everything and we have 2 different cars. We started out with 2 different cars and we had 3 engines and chassis. So I made a third one so we could have all 3 just set out and I could rotate through them. So I'm gonna back off of car 1. We're gonna go to car 3 for the second race because we don't have as much power. The efficiency is a little less than car number 2. The engine durability is better, so I feel like I can go a slight bit longer on fuel, and tire grip is a slight bit up as well, which I feel like is needed for Rockingham. Tire wear as well, and then drafting's not as high as car number 2, so I'm gonna try to like rotate through cars and then repair one after a couple races and then rotate through and stuff like that. So I'll have to figure it out as it all goes, but since we had 3 engines, I didn't want to build a new one that was already a low tier engine like we have anyways, and chassis as well. So we had 3 of everything, which was really nice, and made a third car so we could rotate between them and then try to repair when we need to. And then let's get on to Rockingham and see how we could do here. All right, heading on to qualifying now. I ran like a 25.4 in practice, and the leaders are down at a 23.6. So yeah, we're not going to be anywhere near them, which I figured. I am really bad in turn 1. Like, slowing up for turn 1 is really rough for me. So I'm just trying to manage that the best that we can. 3 and 4 is not terrible, but we're just not super fast overall here in general. I'm just hoping we just don't wreck the car or anything here, because it is all over the place. It wants to get tight, loose over and over again. I have a little bit of stability help. It's on limited. I don't have it on like full or anything like that, but I just want it on limited just so we weren't wrecking loose everywhere, at least. But it's gonna be a grind in general. We got 42nd there on the first lap, so hey, we're not last. That's nice. Hopefully we can qualify like top 40, top 35, something like that. That'd be nice. See where we can get on the second lap. Got a 25.5, 25.6. Okay, I'll take that. Not terrible. Starting 40th, so we definitely qualify really far in the back. I kind of figured that was gonna happen. But let's get on the start of this race and see what we can do here.
We're in Rockingham, North Carolina, home of the North Carolina Speedway, for today's race, the Subway 400. Drivers say this place can be one difficult track to master.
Well, this track is deceiving to drivers who are new here. It's wide and fast in most places, but in the corners, they'll have to slow up more than they expect. Otherwise, the wall will sneak up and bite them on the exit, especially in turn 2.
Sterling Marlin picked up Rookie of the Year honors in 1983, but it took him over 10 years to find his way to victory lane.
But he made it there in impressive fashion. If you have to wait that long to pick up a win, you might as well make it a big one. And Sterling did with a win in the 1994 Daytona 500.
I love how the jets fly over the top and everything like that. I absolutely love that. It's such a good feature to this and everything. So we are going to be starting very deep in the field. It looks like Junior's back up there towards the front again. But we're starting super far back here. Back here by Ricky Craven, which is honestly shocking to me. But we'll see what we can do. It looks like we're fast off of a restart, which is nice. We have 39 laps here. Quite a long race for a 10% race. So I am happy I'm doing 10%. We're already up into the 27 above us. That may have hurt our tire, I don't know. And I'm already wrecking loose on the exit, getting down to the Jeff Green. This is going to be a struggle because I'm still trying to get used to how this game drives and everything like that. So being around cars is going to be rough for us in the beginning, I imagine. Because I'm so used to how Dirt to Daytona raced. And you can like go deep into the corner and, oh geez, I'm overdriving it again. You can go so deep into the corner at Dirt to Daytona and then just get on the brakes and it'll slow yourself down really fast. This game is quite the opposite. It's a lot tougher to get it going. But yeah, we're just gonna be running dead last here, it seems like, which no surprise for me at least. I figured it's gonna be a struggle and we're gonna have some very bad races here, but I don't know how many laps of fuel as I nail the wall. I need to get used to this still. I don't know how many laps of fuel we have until we have to go pit. I imagine we're gonna get lapped in this one for sure. I would not be shocked by that. I don't know if it's gonna be before we pit or after we pit at all, but we will do the best we can here. Okay, we have the leaders catching us already. It looks like Junior's out in the lead once again. He dominated, well, not dominated, he won Daytona. I think Jeff Gordon led the most laps because they were tied in points. But he's out in front here at Rockingham as well, catching us on lap 8, which is crazy. We're just so off pace right now, it's nuts. But this is gonna be the danger zone for me, is just trying to let them by without wrecking into them, because I wanna try to keep our car as clean as possible so we don't damage it too much and have to repair it every other week and stuff like that. But it's gonna be very interesting to see how this goes throughout the season. We got Jimmy Johnson, a young Johnson, in second there. Then we got Sterling back in third. So we just need to try and not smack the wall more and try and stay off of everybody else. We had a huge rivalry with Mark Martin in Dura to Daytona, so we'll see if that continues or not once we get up to running with him. But I'm gonna try to stay out of people's way as much as we can, and we're about halfway on fuel so far. We've got low fuel right now, so I know we have a few laps left, it seems like, because we were halfway on lap 10, but we're a lap down. Probably gonna go 2 laps. We're definitely gonna go 2 laps down, for sure. But there are a handful of guys that are already a lap down, and some of them are actually pitting. So in this game, we can actually go further than some of them on fuel, which is huge news, because in Dirt Daytona, we were pitting like 3 to 5 laps earlier than everybody, which is nuts. So I'm not gonna pit this time by, I'm gonna pit the next time by. Oh, don't go down on Bell. That sounded bad, but you know what I mean. Hopefully we can survive one more lap on fuel and then pit. And maybe we'll have a little bit better tires, but it's not gonna matter. We're just so off pace anyways, it does not matter at all.
Work a little harder, that lap was sort of slow.
You don't say. It was a 26.5. We're slow every lap, but we're very low on fuel, so I can definitely make it into pits right here, so that's good. I don't know what the pit speed is the problem. Let's get down to the bottom. It just will not turn. Oh, somebody blew their engine. That will be not last for us. I'll take it. What's the pit speed? I don't know what it is. Pit speed is 70. Oh, I think pit speed's 70 on every track, isn't it? We'll get damage fixed, and I'll just keep everything else the same. Might as well. It's projected an 18-second pit stop, so let's see if they mess up at all. Oh, the right front. The right front gun screwed up. That's unfortunate. So it's gonna be a slower stop than originally anticipated. Not too far off, honestly. A 19.4 for that little mess up, I will take it. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I'm really wondering who blew their engine. I don't know who was going into the pits smoking there. I feel like it might have been Mark Martin, which would have been quite unfortunate. Oh, we are about to lose it. Oh my goodness, I cannot get on throttle down there on the apron at all because it will just spin out on me. Even with my little bit of stability help, I almost wrecked it pretty bad. Had a brake on the exit there to try not to smash the wall. But we got just about half this race left, but we're 2 laps down currently. I don't know who's in 43rd, but we are not going to finish last, so I will take that. Try to outlast the failures that some people have, which is nice. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to come down on, I think that's Ricky Rudd in this game. Because I thought the 21 was, but it's a young, I should say, Elliott Sadler in the 21 in this game. So I think that's Ricky Rudd in the 28 as far as I know. But still got a while left to go, but we're not going to finish last, which is a positive. We're coming around to the last couple laps here because we're 3 laps down right now. 3.5 because the leader's on the back stretch. But we are so slow right now. It's crazy. I knew we were going to be slow, but I didn't know we were going to be this slow. But I'm wondering if my stability help thing is actually hurting me in the corner, because we're fine on the straightaway speed for the most part. We're a little slow, obviously, but not much on the straightaway, but the cornering speed is so terrible for us. Oh my goodness, and we're almost wrecking. Somehow trying to save it. All right, we're good. That was terrifying. We were like 3 wide coming off the corner. We got like sucked into the wall. I think Gordon was under us and kind of pinched us up there, which I didn't even realize who it was. But that definitely damaged our car a good bit. Yeah, we're yellow a lot around the car. Coming up to the white flag here. Leader has taken the white flag. So we are going to finish pretty much dead last. Somebody blew their engine or something. It wasn't Mark Martin, because I saw him go by me at one point. So I'm not sure the one car that's on pit road down there that actually did not finish the race, which is unfortunate for them. So I'm going to try that stability help like gone, like off on the next like practice and see how it is. Just to see if it will help or hurt me more. But we'll see how that goes. But finishing 42nd, we made it on fuel just enough, which is nice. We would have had a couple more laps to go, and I think we would have made it on fuel. It would have been really, really close. Maybe not. I don't know. It would have been very close on fuel. I don't know who finished 43rd. Greg Biffle's in the 16 as well, so that's kind of interesting. Casey Atwood's the one that finished 43rd. He's the one that blew his engine. Okay, so that's interesting. Junior ends up winning the second race of the year as well, so he's having a phenomenal year so far. All right, that car got very destroyed in that race from all the hitting and everything we did. I'm going to see if I can repair number 3 there. How much is that? 15K in 6 races or 45 in 2? I'll do the 45 in 2. Try to make it a little faster. And can we do a chassis as well? We can. So, because that car got so destroyed, I really just want to repair it and try and get it ready for a couple races from now. So we'll just have to repair both those, and then we will have to select a new car. Where are we going to? I don't even know. I have to go select the car first. I'll select car number 2 since it's the fully healthy one, I should say. But we're going to Las Vegas, so I feel like a new car would be nice. I don't know if it's the Vegas that was in Dirt to Daytona, where it's nice and flat, or not nice and flat. I don't like the flat version of Vegas, or if it's like freshly paved and it's banked and stuff. I don't know. I'm assuming it's gonna be flat, just like Dirt to Daytona, so we'll find out here. All right, hopefully you like tire screeching sounds, because we are all the way loose like here. It's crazy. I tried this stability off, immediately was dying. So I kept the limited on, and I'm still dying at this track. I just have to really slow it down in the corners to keep it straight, because I am fully sideways in these corners if I try to take them a little too fast. I tried to mess with the setup a little bit to make the handling a little better, and it's helped a little bit. It's not like foolproof, but it's helping a little bit. We're probably going to qualify very far in the back once again, but that's just going to be the way the career is going to be in the beginning. Hey, 40th, not bad. Maybe second lap can be a little bit faster. We'll see if I cannot do that. You're going to hear that a lot in this race, I would imagine. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the camera over here on the right side, or would you rather me have it under the map there like I did in the first episode? Because I'm trying to mess with it, see what's working, but oh geez, we're wrecking it, and we're spinning it out. Even with the a bit of stability help, we're still wrecking it. But like I was saying, let me know what you think of the camera, which side I should have it on. I'm barely touching the throttle, like I'm just tapping it, and it wants to just fully blast it. So yeah, we're qualifying 40th. We spun out there on the second lap.
NASCAR Winston Cup Racing has hit the jackpot this week as we come to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for today's UAW Daimler Chrysler 400. I'm Joe Moore, along with Barney Hall. We'll be bringing you all the action right here on MRN. What are your thoughts on this race, Barney?
The drivers need to get a good feel for this track early on. With all the green flag laps they run here, if you make a mistake early on or miss an adjustment in your first stop, your race will quickly become worse and worse.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series championship in 1995.
That championship was sandwiched between 2 Rookie of the Year awards. He won the Busch Series award in 1994, followed up his championship with Winston Cup Rookie honors in 96.
I just love the beginning sequence of these races, like having the whole breakdown, the national anthem, and then the flyover, and then the cars coming out on track. Absolutely love that. But Johnson's out front. I'm trying to see if I can see where Junior's at. He's actually like around 9th, 11th, 13th, somewhere like that on the inside. Not 100% sure. He was on the inside lane, but I know that, and a few rows back. But we started 40th. That's not terrible. We'll see where we are for race pace here, because we may not be fast for racing once again. I would not be shocked. We got 26 laps here. We're already scraping the wall in the first corner. It got loose, tight, weird at the top. Tipped it with the right rear. I think Greg Biffle's in the yellow car right in front of us in the 16. I think that's the 16. We have a little bit of speed here in the corners. That's good news. I like to see that. We're not fully there on like straightaway speed is the problem. Yeah, it's the Greg Biffle back here by us. God, I'm getting just loose on entry of these corners, but this place is the flat Las Vegas, which is unfortunate. I was gonna say Rockingham because that was where we just raced. I'm probably gonna bring out a caution at this track because I cannot keep it straight here. It's crazy on how loose this Las Vegas is, and there's a lot of bumps at the bottom, as you can see as we go through like 3 and 4 of the cars in front of us, like hopping up and down and stuff. But yeah, we're back in last once again. We're gonna be struggling here until we can get some upgrades, it seems like. So these 6 races cannot pass any faster. After this would be 4 races left until our engine power research is done, and then we have to wait a few more weeks so we could actually build one and put it on a car. Looks like some people have started pit because we're gaining some spots here. That's nice, but we still have some laps on fuel. The leader is catching us, which I believe Dale Jarrett's the one in the lead as far as I last saw when I paused the game. I don't know who's up front with him. Who's up front with him? It's Dale Jarrett, Stewart, and Newman as the top 3 in this little group right behind me. We're not super far off pace. Like, yes, we're far off pace, but we're not like Rockingham slow off pace. So I will take it. And actually, Stewart is taking the lead as they are passing us. And it looks like Newman might have just pitted right there. So that's quite interesting. Okay, we're gonna pit this time by. We're hitting halfway and we're just hitting low fuel, so we can make it the rest of the way on fuel, no problem. But I want to try and do it while there's a little bit of a gap around me. There's some guys coming on track. I got Johnson down low. Actually, this is probably a bad time to pit. If I can't get down, then... Okay, we'll get down. We're fine. I was worried about that for a second because we had Johnson on our inside. But pit road is 70 miles an hour, which is absolutely crazy. Let's not wreck it getting in. Let's actually get in. Oh, God. Okay, we somehow made it on pit road. I'll take that. I thought for sure I was dying. That was terrifying. We don't have much damage at all, so 17.6 is our pit crew time for this one so far. So we'll see if they mess up in this one. It could be 2 races straight. Everything went smooth. I'll take that. An 18.0 from them. It was projected 17.6, so not that far off of what their projected was. And nobody messed up. So far, 2 out of 3 races, they've had a clean stop. So that's pretty good for low skill, a young team. So I will take that all day. I will take a no mess up pit stop all day, even though we're still in dead last. We'll see if somebody ends up dropping out of this race like somebody did at Rockingham. I'm sorry, Jeremy Mayfield. I just did not get turned into the corner very well from going in low. That's on me. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, we're still dead last for now. I think we were 2 laps down. Yeah, we're 2 laps down. Getting 1 lap back right now as we pass the leader that's on pit road. But yeah, we're still off pace for sure. But we're not as off pace as we were at Rockingham, so that's a positive. The leader is right behind me. We're getting ready to put a 2nd lap down. I don't know if Ryan Newman's the one in the lead or the one on the outside. It looks like Ryan Newman's in the lead the way that he's passing the car on the outside. And yeah, it's John Andretti, I think, on the outside. Yeah, that's 43 car, so I would imagine he's not in the lead, which would make a lot of sense. But hey, we're only 2 laps down. Rockingham, we were 3 at a small track. and we got put laps down so much faster, and we were more off pace, I would say, there. And we are in 42nd. Somebody did DNF out, it looks like. So, hey, we're slowly just like not getting last every race, which is a positive. And I overcorrected it into the damn wall there. Ow. That hurt our car a little bit. We're on the white flag now as well. So, we're 2 laps down, white flag. Got a lot of lead lap guys going by us right now. Trying not to screw up. Of course, it's Mark Martin, the one I slide up into. Who else would it be? If you followed the Dirt to Daytona career, who else would it be? That is hilarious, honestly. It's just like, it's meant to be. Just me and him having a rivalry is meant to be all the time. But it looks like Junior's having another good race, probably a top 5 up there. But we're gonna come home 42nd. Hey, it's not last. That's all I can hope for at this point until we can get our car a little bit upgraded. I wish we would have taken the car 3 to here and then the car 2 to the last track, because I think the car 3 was a little better. But we got 42nd. Me and Johnny Benson were 2 laps down, so I wasn't that far off pace of somebody else in front of us, which is nice. We also get $64,000 out of that race. Ricky Rudd 5 laps down, so he just like died off the last few laps of that race. Next episode, we're gonna have Atlanta, and in the standings, we are sitting 41st. So yeah, it makes sense. We dropped down. Casey Atwood blew a motor in the second race, so we're ahead of him. Greg Biffle was somehow ahead of. I guess we did good enough at Daytona. It's kind of helped us out. And Scott Wimmer, I think he only has 1 or 2 races in his portfolio so far. But yeah, we're not doing hot right now, which is expected, I would imagine. But let me go up here. See, I imagine Junior would still be in the points lead. He is over Dale Jarrett, who's 62 behind him. He's got a huge points lead to start off the year. Tony Stewart and Mark Martin in third, fourth, tied at 73 back, and Jeff Gordon rounds out the top 5 there for the points. So Dale Jr. is leading it currently. But we still have 4 races left to wait on our engine to... Oh, wait, no. We have 7 more races. It was a 9 race thing, so it wasn't 6. So it's even longer than what I thought. So we got 7 more races to wait on our engine to be redeveloped or developed and everything like that. So that's going to be rough. We're going to struggle for a lot of this season. That's part of it. Hopefully we can make a little bit of money at the super speedways throughout the season, and we can try and build up some money and get some better races going throughout the season. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. It's a tough and rough career to start with, especially like all the way down here at the bottom. It's definitely a grind, but I'm here for it. Hopefully you guys are as well. So I appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.